Hi, everybody. It's Khalid Khalid from Canada International Immigration Investor Services. I'm a regulated Canadian immigration consultant. I'm a member of CIC, which is stand for the College of Immigration and Citizenship Consultant. Also a member of CAPIC, the Canadian Association for Professional Immigration Consultants. In this video, I would wanted to advise you who is legally allowed to advise about immigration law, any type of immigration law in Canada. Normally, it's an regulated Canadian immigration consultant like myself. They have to be a member of CICC or a lawyer. In order for you as a interested in immigration to Canada to verify that person or the immigration consultant is licensed or in good standing, you can download the application for CIC or the College of Immigration and Citizenship Consultant and see the name of that person. That's your right to verify that. And I think I highly advise you to do that before you sign with any immigration consultant to make sure that they are licensed, first of all, and also they are in good standing. This is something very important. And normally, in order for any person to, so a lawyer or an immigration consultant, you have to sign something called the retainer agreement, which is an agreement between the person who's interested in immigration to Canada as well as the person, the consultant or the immigration lawyer. And also another document called the use of representative form, which is it allows the immigration consultant to represent you with Immigration Canada. This is extremely important in order to make sure that you're clear on what you have hired this immigration consultant to do for you. It's roughly is about 10-page. It outlined the different responsibility for you and for the immigration consultant. What type of immigration application is it? Study permit, work permit? Is it LMIA? Is it a immigration business class application, PNP? So this is something that will be highlighted, and also the fees, they will be highlighted when they will have to be paid. So it's really important to protect yourself and to make sure that when you have a document like this signed with a licensed person, it's make the relationship more clear, and I highly advise you for doing so. There's no law that tell that you cannot apply by yourself, but obviously there is advantage for using a regulated Canadian immigration consultant because we have studied law. We go through an intensive training program, and consistently, almost like we do that on a monthly basis, to make sure that we're updated in all the immigration law and regulation, as well as any updates or instruction that comes from the IRCC, which is Immigration, Refugee, and Citizenship Canada. So it's extremely important, to be dealing with something that they have the credibility. And we also any person who's licensed or a regulated Canadian immigration consultant, they have to obey by the ethic code, professional ethic code, which is extremely important, for people to protect their right, to make sure that they're not being used. And you have your right to protected and represented by professionals who know the laws and can assist you in a very professional way to try to, give you the best chance for getting your application approved. And it's also very important to know that there is no guarantees. No one, myself or any other immigration consultant or a lawyer, no matter how good their experience is, no one can guarantee you a result of an immigration application. Actually, it's illegal because if you guarantee, that's mean you're giving something that it's not your decision. The final decision for any application or immigration application with a study permit, work permit, LMIA, it will be done by an immigration officer at the IRCC, which is Immigration, Refugee, and Citizenship Canada. So for anybody who promise you this, you can be assured that they're not doing a proper job, and they're probably most likely misleading you. But I think that's something that we would like to advise you. And the government of Canada, because of a lot of fraud that happened for people who are interested in immigrating to Canada, the established IRCC, now it's called, as of November 2021, the College of Immigration and Citizenship Consultant, to bring a credibility to the profession. This is extremely important to make sure that the consumer, who it's you, or anybody who's interested in studying or immigrating or investing in Canada, that they're dealing with people who work according to the Immigration Act in IRBA in Canada, and also the regulation, and they respect the professional code of ethics, which is each person who regulated, they have to follow, and to make sure that at the end of the day, immigration process, it's a lengthy, tedious process. There's a lot of steps, and you really have to put a lot of time and energy, and there's also high cost involved. So choosing the right person and verifying their credibility or a credential is extremely important, and that's your job. And we're here to help you. Khalid Al Khalaila from Canada International. Join us and see how the best is done. CanadaInternational.com.